Director Jiaozi's parents could never have imagined that by simply unconditionally supporting their son's dreams, they would witness a miracle in movie history. For 3 years and 8 months, with no source of income at home, he was still living off his parents, using his mother's pension while working on See-Through. As of March 15th, the box office for Ne Zha 2 had surpassed $2.1 billion. What does that mean? Not only is it the highest-grossing Chinese film in history, but it also ranks 5th globally and has broken the world record for animated films. To say the least, the record set by Ne Zha 2 can truly be described as historic. But what you wouldn't expect is that before director Jiaozi became one of the top filmmakers in the world, making $2.8 billion from 2 films, he was just a freeloader living at home. Jiaozi, whose real name is Yang Yu, was born in 1980 in Sichuan Province, China. From a young age, he showed a strong interest in drawing. After watching the old version of The Monkey King, Uproar in Heaven, he sat on the floor for 3 hours just to draw a good version of Sun Wukong. Even though his parents both worked in medicine, they never discouraged him from pursuing his passion. They even bought him Journey to the West comic books and art supplies to nurture the seed of animation in his heart. However, during a time when the Chinese animation market was struggling, he eventually chose to follow his parents' path. In 1998, Jiaozi was accepted into the pharmacy program at West China Medical University. He said, "But a comic artist couldn't support himself, so I had no choice but to go to medical school." At that time, he had no idea that, just like the character Ne Zha in his films, he had already planted a seed of defiance against fate deep inside. In 2002, while still in his 3rd year of college, Jiaozi accidentally discovered 3D animation software, and from that moment on, his destiny began to change. After graduation, Jiaozi ignored his friends' objections and decided to leave the medical field and join an advertising company. He thought he could create freely, but the dull and mechanical work showed him no future and no direction for Chinese animation. Ultimately, he made another unexpected decision. He quit his job, went back home, and taught himself animation. A close friend of Jiaozi, seeing him wasting away for the sake of his dream, said this to him when they parted ways. "One of my better friends, before he left, told me, 'Take care of yourself,' feeling quite disappointed with my situation," Jiaozi recalled. Fortunately, Jiaozi's parents stood by him the entire time. Although they didn't fully understand his ambitions for Chinese animation, they still used their savings to buy him the best computer equipment. In the following years, Jiaozi dove headfirst into self-learning animation. During countless sleepless nights, even for a short 10-second scene, he would render nonstop for 3 days. From animation scripts to post-production, Jiaozi meticulously refined every detail. After 3 years and 8 months, 1,329 days and nights, he completed an animated short film that stunned the entire industry, See-Through. The short not only swept over 30 awards internationally, but also proved the strength of Chinese animators to the world. But for Jiaozi, this was just the beginning. In 2015, he officially launched the Ne Zha 1 project. During preparations, they went through 66 versions of the script and designed over 100 versions of Ne Zha's character. If we hadn't run out of money and the company was about to go bankrupt, Ne Zha might have been delayed even longer. "We wanted to keep polishing it, but after another half year, our company would have collapsed," Jiaozi said. The sincerity paid off handsomely. Ne Zha 1 was released and grossed $700 million at the box office, becoming the dark horse of the year. The success of the first film didn't make Jiaozi forget his original intention. Over the next 5 years, he went all in once again, betting everything on the creation of Ne Zha 2. This time, director Jiaozi made the entire global film industry take notice. From a freeloader at home to a director with $1 billion box office, Ne Zha became a historic film, and Jiaozi's life, just like his Ne Zha character, truly rewrote his fate.